This ends the day's broadcast schedule for KCPT Channel 19 in Kansas City, Missouri. KCPT is a non-commercial public television station licensed to and operated by Public Television 19 Incorporated, which is authorized by the FCC to operate on Channel 19 at an effective radiated power of 1 million watts. KCPT is a member station of the Public Broadcasting Service. Our studios and offices are located at 125 East 31st Street, Kansas City, Missouri, 64108. KCPT's transmitter operates at 2100 Stark, Kansas City, Missouri. Enjoy public television with KCPT. Good night.
KIII TV3 Corpus Christi concludes another broadcast day. We invite you to join us at Sign On here on Channel 3.
Is the seal of the National Association of Broadcasters that signifies KREM-TV has voluntarily joined with other broadcasters to limit certain types of advertising and maintain a high level of taste in the acceptance of advertising. KREM is owned and operated by the King Broadcasting Company, telecasting with maximum power as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. The studios are located at 4103 South Regal and the transmitter on Power Peak, 7 miles southeast of Spokane. Channel 2 now ends its telecast day, and on behalf of the staff and management, this is Gary York, wishing you a cordial good night.
This concludes another broadcast day for KSTW Television, Channel 11, Tacoma, Seattle, Washington. KSTW Television is owned and operated by Gaylord Broadcasting Company. We hope you've enjoyed today's programming, portions of which were pre-recorded on film or videotape. Good night.
You turn us on and we love it. Great new shows you love to see. You'll turn us on and you'll love it. TV worth watching, public TV.
As a community-supported, non-commercial public television station, KTCA serves the entire Twin Cities area with programming designed to inform, entertain, and educate. KTCA TV is owned and operated by Twin Cities Public Television Incorporated and operates on a federally assigned frequency of 54 to 60 megahertz. Programming originates from the KTCA TV studios at 1640 Como Avenue, St. Paul, and is fed via microwave link KAS-23 to our transmitting site in Shoreview. If you'd like to comment on our broadcast program schedule or operations, please write KTCA TV, 1640 Como Avenue, St. Paul, Minnesota 55108, or call 646-4611 during regular business hours. We now conclude our scheduled broadcast for today. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to be with us again tomorrow. Good night.
You turn us on and we love it. Great new shows you love to see. You'll turn us on and you'll love it. TV worth watching, public TV.
Public TV, we bring you the music. You can really know the score.
We're your ticket to front row center. Premiere performances galore.
Public TV is family viewing. We're as big as all outdoors.
There's information and education, the kind your kids love to explore. You turn us on and we love it. Great new shows you love to see. You'll turn us on and you love it. TV worth watching. Public TV.
KTVE Channel 10 now leaves the air. We will resume regular programming tomorrow morning. KTVE is a member of the National Association of Broadcasters. Our offices and studios are located in El Dorado, Arkansas, and Monroe, Louisiana, and operates at 316,000 watts on Channel 10 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. KTVE also operates a translator, W02AW, on Channel 2, south of Monroe. KTVE is owned and operated by KTVE Incorporated. Portions of today's programs were electronically reproduced. Thank you for watching. Join us again tomorrow for the best in television news and entertainment. For the staff and management of Channel 10, good night. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
KZTV, a local affiliate station of the CBS television network, is owned by KSIX Television Incorporated and is licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to broadcast on Channel 10. KZTV studios and offices are located at 301 Artesian, Corpus Christi, with our transmitter at Robstown. Join us again tomorrow for another day of entertainment and information.
You have been watching WAGA TV5 in Atlanta, a television station owned and operated by WAGA TV Incorporated. In addition to bringing you a variety of programming from the CBS network, WAGA TV5 also produces hours of high-quality primetime television specials and award-winning news programming. We are dedicated to bringing you the finest television viewing possible anywhere into your home. Thank you for having shared with us this broadcast day.
WAVE-TV is owned and operated by Cosmos Broadcast Corporation and transmits on Channel 3 between the frequencies of 60 and 66 megahertz by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. This is Chuck Castile saying goodnight for all the members of the staff of WAVE-TV until this morning when we resume regular telecasting. Good night from WAVE-TV at Television Center, 725 South Floyd Street in Louisville, Kentucky.
This concludes another day of telecasting. WAVY-TV is proud to serve some 488,000 TV homes in the Portsmouth, Norfolk, Newport News, and Greater Hampton Roads areas. WAVY-TV is a member of the National Association of Broadcasters and the Virginia Association of Broadcasters and is dedicated to the promotion of excellence in the field of broadcasting. WAVY-TV is an affiliate of the National Broadcasting Company Television Network, owned and operated by WAVY-TV Incorporated, a subsidiary of the Lynn Broadcasting Corporation. Channel 10 has its main studio and offices located at 801 Wavy Street, Portsmouth, Virginia. Programming is relayed to the transmitter facilities located at 2865 Kings Highway in Driver, Virginia, by Studio Transmitter Link KIT 72, main and alternate, on an assigned frequency of 2050 megahertz. WAVY-TV operates on the federal assigned frequencies of 193.26 megahertz visual and 197.76 megahertz oral VHF Channel 10. WAVY-TV transmits with 316,000 watts of visual power and 38,900 watts of oral power and serves Portsmouth, Norfolk, Newport News, and the Greater Tidewater Hampton Roads area. Now, for the staff and management of WAVY-TV, we thank you for viewing and wish you a pleasant good morning.
WCAX Television now ends its telecast day. WCAX-TV is owned and operated by Mount Mansfield Television Incorporated and operates on Channel 3 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Transmitter facilities are atop Mount Mansfield, Vermont, with main studios at Joy Drive in South Burlington, Vermont. The programs presented by this station may not be used for any purpose except exhibition at the time of transmission on receivers of the type ordinarily used for home reception in places where no admission, cover, or mechanical operating charges are made. And now, from the management and staff of WCAX-TV, a very pleasant good night.
WCAX-TV now ends its telecast day. WCAX-TV is owned and operated by Mount Mansfield Television Incorporated and operates on Channel 3 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Transmitter facilities are atop Mount Mansfield, Vermont, and main studios are at Joy Drive in South Burlington, Vermont. The programs presented by the station may not be used for any purpose except exhibition at the time of transmission on receivers of the type ordinarily used for home reception in places where no admission, cover, or mechanical operating charges are made. And now, from the management and staff of WCAX-TV, a very pleasant good night.
WCPO-TV is owned and operated by Scripps Howard Broadcasting Company by authority of the Federal Communications Commission in Washington, D.C. WCPO-TV welcomes comments from viewers. Please address them to General Manager, WCPO-TV, 500 Central Avenue, Cincinnati, Ohio, 45202. Thank you for watching WCPO-TV. Have a good night.
This is Public Broadcasting in Massachusetts. Our legal name is the WGBH Educational Foundation. In Boston, we are licensed by the FCC to operate WGBH-TV Channel 2, WGBX-TV Channel 44, and WGBH Radio 89.7 FM. In Springfield, we operate WGBY-TV Channel 57. We offer programs that entertain, stimulate, and inform. Our purpose is to help you cope better with the world and your own life. We are non-commercial. For the funds that keep us free, we depend entirely on grants and contributions, large and small. These come from thousands of persons as well as from foundations, corporations, and other agencies. We will always need your help.
WGBH-TV, Channel 2 Boston, is licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to the WGBH Educational Foundation. Our transmitter is located in Needham, Massachusetts by arrangement with the Westinghouse Broadcasting Corporation. Our studios are located at 125 Western Avenue, Boston. Major capital contributions to WGBH have been made by the Filene family, the Boston Foundation, the National Endowment for the Arts, the National Endowment for the Humanities, and the Kresge Foundation. On behalf of the staff and management of WGBH-TV, this is Tom Dunn saying good night.
It's time for WGH Piedmont to end its broadcast today. We are WGHP, Channel 8, High Point, Greensboro, Winston-Salem. WGH Piedmont is owned and operated by Taft Broadcasting and is an affiliate of the ABC Television Network. WGH Piedmont is an equal opportunity employer and broadcasts on Channel 8 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Our transmitter is located in Sophia, North Carolina and delivers 316,000 watts of power from its 1,200-foot tower. We use this power to serve the needs and interests of people in the Carolinas and Southern Virginia. At WGH Piedmont, your opinion counts. We welcome your comments and suggestions. Write us at WGH Piedmont, Post Office Box TV8, Greensboro, 27420. Thanks for watching WGH Piedmont. And now, our national anthem.
You've been watching Channel 27, WHLL-TV, Worcester, Massachusetts. Channel 27 is owned and operated by Central Massachusetts Television Incorporated and operates under the authority granted by the Federal Communications Commission. Assigned frequency is 548 to 554 megahertz, and we have an effective radiated visual power of 1,151,000 watts. Our technical facility is located on Parker Road in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. Our transmitter is located on Stiles Hill in Boylston, Massachusetts. Microwave call sign is KQO86. WHLL TV 27 now concludes its broadcast day.
WHTM-TV Incorporated, Channel 27, now concludes broadcasting operations. WHTM-TV Incorporated, covering Harrisburg, York, Lancaster, and Lebanon, is owned and operated by Smith Broadcasting Company, with studios at 3235 Hoffman Street in Harrisburg. The transmitter is located in East Pennsboro Township, Cumberland County, west of U.S. Highway number 11 and north of State Highway number 944. WHTM-TV Incorporated broadcasts within the frequency band of 548 to 554 megahertz with visual power of 1,000 kilowatts. Have a good night.
Channel 12 now concludes its broadcast day. Channel 12 is a nonprofit educational television station serving the people of the Delaware, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey communities. Channel 12 has studios at 5th and Scott Streets in Wilmington, Delaware, and 150 North 6th Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Channel 12 transmitter operates at a frequency of 204 to 210 megahertz and is located in the Roxborough section of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Channel 12 transmits at a maximum power of 309,000 watts by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Channel 64 broadcasts Channel 12 programs for southern Delaware. The Channel 64 transmitter operates at a frequency of 770 to 776 megahertz and is located in Seaford, Delaware. Channel 64 transmits at a maximum power of 191,000 watts by authority of the Federal Communications Commission.
You have been watching Erie's pioneer television station, WICU-TV, owned and operated by Great Lakes Communications Incorporated and serving the tri-state area from Telecasting Center, Erie, Pennsylvania, on Channel 12, 204 to 210 megahertz, with studio transmitter KGL-50 at 7,010 megahertz, by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Certain portions of our broadcasting day are pre-recorded on film or videotape. Partial or complete reproduction for profit of programs transmitted by WICU-TV is prohibited without the specific and written consent of this station. Now, this is Bill Knupp speaking for our entire staff, concluding telecasting activities from WICU-TV. Good night and good morning.
WJAR Channel 10 now comes to the close of another day's telecasting. WJAR Channel 10 is owned and operated by Outlet Communications Incorporated and operates on Channel 10 with a maximum power of 316,000 watts visual and 49,000 watts oral, is authorized by the Federal Communications Commission in Washington, D.C. Our studios are located at Broadcast House on Dorrance Street in downtown Providence, Rhode Island, and our dual transmitter is located in Rehoboth, Massachusetts. This is Jim Mendy speaking on behalf of the entire staff and management and bidding you a good night and good morning.
This is WJXT Channel 4, Jacksonville, Florida. Licensed to Post Newsweek Stations, Florida Incorporated. Service to our community through television programs that entertain and inform. Portions of WJXT's program schedule are recorded. Good night.
This is WKBW-TV and microwave relays KEJ 58 and WFD 521. Owned and operated by Queen City Broadcasting with studios at 7 Broadcast Plaza, Buffalo, New York, and transmitter at Colden, New York. WKBW-TV operates on Channel 7 with a frequency of 174 to 180 megahertz and transmits a power of 100,000 watts with an antenna height of 2,808 feet above sea level. WKBW-TV is on the air 7 days a week. Portions of our programs have been pre-recorded.
Channel 22, television station WKEF. This station is owned and operated by Adams TV of Dayton Incorporated. WKEF operates with visual effective radiated power of 2,340,000 watts and an audio power of 234 kilowatts in the greater Dayton area. Our assigned frequency is 518 to 524 megahertz, with studios and transmitter located in Dayton, Ohio. The programs broadcast by this station are for the enjoyment and advancement of the public within the area which the Federal Communications Commission licenses this station to serve. For these programs, WKEF has secured exclusive contract rights. Duplication or redistribution for profit without the express written consent of this station is an infringement of one or more of these exclusivity contracts.
Thanks for joining us tonight for Super Auction 87 here on Channel 15. A special thanks to all the many volunteers that make it possible, along with the great financial support of many businesses and organizations in the greater Louisville and southern Indiana area. And with that, Channel 15 now concludes another day of telecasting activities. WKPC TV, Greater Louisville and Southern Indiana's own public television station, is licensed to and operated by 15 Telecommunications Incorporated. WKPC operates on an assigned frequency of 476 to 482 megahertz, with an effective radiated power of 590,000 watts by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. The Channel 15 transmitter is located on Route 1, Skyline Drive, Floyd Knobs, Indiana. Programs originate from the Public Broadcasting Service by satellite interconnection and live, on film, or videotape from the studios at 4309 Bishop Lane in Louisville, Kentucky. This is Jim Todd speaking for the management and staff of Channel 15, bidding you a pleasant good evening. This is WKPC TV, Louisville.
This is WLNE, Channel 6 in New Bedford, Massachusetts. WLNE is owned and operated by Freedom WLNE TV Incorporated, with offices and studios located at 430 County Street in New Bedford and 10 Orm Street in Providence, and is affiliated with the CBS television network. Our transmitter is located in Tiverton, Rhode Island. WLNE operates on Channel 6 with a video output of 100,000 watts and an audio output of 20,000 watts by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Certain programs seen on WLNE during the telecast day were on film, pre-recorded, or delayed television network programs. This is Franz Laubert speaking on behalf of the staff and management, wishing you a pleasant night and good morning.
This concludes program service today from WLVI-TV, Channel 56, Cambridge, Boston. Gerald R. Walsh, General Manager and President. Programs and portions of programs throughout our broadcast day were mechanically reproduced. WLVI-TV transmits from Needham, Massachusetts, microwave unit KMN-79. General offices and studios are located at 75 Morrissey Boulevard in Boston. Our mailing address is Post Office Box 56, Boston, Massachusetts 02125. WLVI-TV 56 is a television station of the Gannett Broadcasting Group. Until tomorrow morning, this is Tom Evans wishing you a good night and a good morning.
WNDU-TV in South Bend, Indiana now concludes today's broadcasting schedule. WNDU-TV is owned by the Michiana Telecasting Corporation and transmits on Channel 16 on authority of a license granted by the Federal Communications Commission. Channel 16 welcomes comments from our viewing audience. Please address these to the General Manager, WNDU-TV, Box 1616, South Bend, Indiana, 46634. To conclude our day, here is the Reverend Edward A. Malloy, President of the University of Notre Dame, with the St. Francis Prayer for Peace.
WPRI-TV Channel 12 now concludes its broadcast day. WPRI-TV with studios and offices located at 25 Catamore Boulevard in East Providence is owned and operated by Knight Ridder Broadcasting Incorporated. Corporate offices are located in Miami, Florida. The staff and management of Channel 12 invite you to join us tomorrow for the best in entertainment, information, and news programming.
You have been viewing WSBK-TV in Boston. WSBK-TV is owned and operated by New Boston Television Incorporated, a wholly owned subsidiary of the Storer Broadcasting Company, and operates on UHF Channel 38, as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. WSBK-TV studios and offices are at 83 Leo Birmingham Parkway, and transmitter and antenna are located at 140 Cabot Street, Needham, Massachusetts. WSBK-TV now ends its broadcast day. And now, our national anthem.
Channel 13 WTHR Indianapolis concludes another day of programming. Channel 13 is owned and operated by Video Indiana Incorporated and is an affiliate of the NBC Television Network. Channel 13 is operated on the assigned frequency of 210 to 216 megahertz with an effective radiated power of 316 kilowatts video and 31 kilowatts audio, as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. The entire staff of Channel 13 thanks you for being with us throughout the day and evening, and we hope you will join us later this morning.
And now WTSP-TV, Channel 10, St. Petersburg, Florida, concludes its broadcast activities for today. WTSP-TV operates by the authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Our transmitter is located 2.6 miles north of Tarpon Springs and has a power of 316,000 watts visual and 31,600 watts oral. Our studios are located at 11450 Gandy Boulevard in St. Petersburg. WTSP-TV is owned and operated by Taft Television and Radio Company, Incorporated. WTSP-TV auxiliary broadcast station is KTB-87 with an assigned frequency of 2008 to 2025 megahertz. Viewer comments and suggestions are always welcome by the management, and correspondence should be addressed to Manager, WTSP-TV, Post Office Box 10,000, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33733. Speaking for the staff and management of WTSP-TV, we wish you a pleasant good night. And now, our national anthem.
WTVN-TV Channel 6, Columbus, Ohio, now concludes its broadcast day. WTVN-TV is owned and operated by Taft Television and Radio Company, Incorporated. Our studios are located at 1261 Dublin Road and our transmitter at 350 West Doddridge Street, Columbus, Ohio. We broadcast daily on an assigned frequency of 82 to 88 megahertz by authority of the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. WTVN-TV also operates a TV studio transmitter link, WBE 786, on an assigned frequency of 7087.5 megahertz. In the spirit of Ohio, Channel 6 serves the Columbus area. Good night.
This is WVEC Television, Channel 13, with studios in Norfolk and Hampton, Virginia, and transmitter located on Route 337, Suffolk, Virginia, now concluding our telecast day. WVEC Television operates under the authority of the Federal Communications Commission with an effective radiated power of 316,000 watts video and 31,600 watts audio. A complete listing of WVEC television programs is printed daily in the following papers: the Norfolk Ledger-Star and Virginian Pilot, the Suffolk News-Herald, the Peninsula Daily Press and Times-Herald, the Virginia Beach Sun, the Richmond Times-Dispatch and News Leader, and the Raleigh Observer. We hope that you will join us again this morning at 6 o'clock when we begin a new telecast day. On behalf of the staff and management of WVEC Television, a very pleasant good night and good morning.
WVRN TV 63 now leaves the air for another day of broadcasting. WVRN is located at 458 South Lake Boulevard in Richmond, Virginia, zip code 23236. We hope that you enjoy our programming, and we welcome your comments and suggestions. We are WVRN TV 63, and will return to the air again this morning at 6 a.m.
WWLP Channel 22 now concludes another day of broadcast service. Television station WWLP, doing business as Adams TV of Springfield Incorporated, is owned and operated by Adams Communications Corporation. This station is licensed to Springfield, Massachusetts, with studios and transmitter located on Proven Mountain in Agawam, Massachusetts. On behalf of all of us at WWLP, have a very pleasant evening.
WYAH, Portsmouth, Norfolk, Virginia, now concludes its programming schedule for today. WYAH operates under the authority of the Federal Communications Commission on Channel 27. WYAH operates on the visual frequency of 549.25 megahertz at 1,444,000 watts effective radiated power, and on the oral frequency of 553.75 megahertz with 289,000 watts effective radiated power. WYAH is owned and operated by the CBN Continental Broadcasting Network, with studios and offices located at 1318 Spratley Street, Portsmouth, Virginia. WYAH uses studio transmitter link WBL-37 main and alternate, operating on an assigned frequency of 6,875 megahertz. We welcome your comments and suggestions. WYAH will return to the air later this morning to provide you with wholesome family entertainment. And now we wish you a very pleasant good night.
Southwest Virginia is served by Blue Ridge Public Television, the licensee of 3 non-commercial educational television stations. Production studios are located at 1215 McNeil Drive Southwest in Roanoke, Virginia. Channel 15, WBRA-TV, transmitting from Poor Mountain in Roanoke County, serves the Roanoke area. WSBN-TV, transmitting on Channel 47 from High Knob, serves the Norton area. And WMSY-TV, transmitting on Channel 52 from Walker Mountain, serves the Smith County area. Blue Ridge Public Television translators also serve areas of Amherst County on Channel 80 and some portions of Roanoke City and Roanoke County on Channel 67. You're watching Blue Ridge Public Television, a member of PBS, the Public Broadcasting Service. Southwest Virginia is served by Blue Ridge Public Television, a licensee of 3 non-commercial educational television stations. Production studios are located at 1215 McNeil Drive Southwest in Roanoke, Virginia. Channel 15, WBRA-TV, transmitting from Poor Mountain in Roanoke County, serves the Roanoke area. WSBN-TV, transmitting on Channel 47 from High Knob, serves the Norton area. And WMSY-TV, transmitting on Channel 52 from Walker Mountain, serves the Smith County area. Blue Ridge Public Television translators also serve areas of Amherst County on Channel 80 and some portions of Roanoke City and Roanoke County on Channel 67. Thank you for watching Blue Ridge Public Television, a member of PBS, the Public Broadcasting Service.
You've been watching KAYU-TV, Channel 28, Spokane, Washington. KAYU-TV is owned and operated by KAYU-TV Partners Limited. Our office and studios are located at South 4600 Regal. The transmitter and tower site is situated on Krell Hill by the authority of the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. KAYU-TV transmits on a maximum legal power of 1,200,000 watts visual and 240,000 watts oral. Join us again tomorrow for another day of broadcasting on KAYU-TV, Channel 28, Spokane.
This is statewide Iowa Public Television, which is owned and operated by the Iowa Public Broadcasting Board. Our transmitters and translators are located throughout Iowa. KBIN, Channel 32, Council Bluffs. KDIN, Channel 11, Des Moines. KHIN, Channel 36, Red Oak. KIIN, Channel 12, Iowa City, with translators in Ottumwa, Fort Madison, Keokuk, and Keosauqua. KRIN, Channel 32, Waterloo. KSIN, Channel 27, Sioux City, with translators in Rock Rapids and Sibley. KTIN, Channel 21, Fort Dodge. KYIN, Channel 24, Mason City, with translators in Decorah and Lansing. We hope you have enjoyed our broadcast day. Good night.
This is KCOP Channel 13 Los Angeles, owned and operated by Chris Craft Industries Incorporated, with studios in Hollywood and transmitters atop Mount Wilson. Some programs seen on KCOP are reproduced by means of videotape and film. Join us when we return to the air at 5:30 this morning for another full day of television programming for your enjoyment.
Benedek Broadcasting of Minnesota now ends its broadcast day. KDLH-TV studios and transmitter are located in Duluth, Minnesota. By the authority of the Federal Communications Commission in Washington, D.C., KDLH-TV operates with an assigned power.
TV2 has come to the end of another day of service to the people of Hawaii. In Honolulu, you've been watching KHON-TV Channel 2. Television STL station WCX 539, and TV intercity relay stations WDT 811, WGW 978, WFW 595, and WFW 591. Maui is being served by KAII TV Channel 7 Wailuku. On Hawaii, KHRW TV Channel 11 Hilo, and TV intercity relay station KUT 66 Mauna Loa. And serving the island of Kauai is K55DZ Lihue.
KLAX-TV now concludes its broadcast day. KLAX-TV operates on UHF Channel 31 with 1,620,000 watts of radiated power. KLAX-TV is an affiliate of the American Broadcasting Company and is owned and operated by Cypress Communications Incorporated. Good night.
KMOL-TV Channel 4, United Television in San Antonio. KMOL-TV is owned and operated by United Television Incorporated and telecasts on Channel 4 on 66 to 72 megahertz in San Antonio, Texas. TV4 now prepares to end its telecast day.
This is KLJ49, KMOL-TV Studio Transmitter Link, operating on 6962.5 megahertz in San Antonio, Texas.
KSCH-TV is owned and operated by Pegasus Communications Incorporated of Stockton, Sacramento, and transmits on UHF Channel 58, with transmitters located in Walnut Grove. We are licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to transmit at 5 million watts visual and 500,000 watts oral. We welcome all viewer comments on our programming and content. Please send them to KSCH-TV, Post Office Box 269058, Sacramento 95826. We hope you've enjoyed Channel 58's programming. From the staff and management of Channel 58, good day.
This concludes another broadcast day for KSTW Television, Channel 11, Tacoma, Seattle, Washington. KSTW Television is owned and operated by Gaylord Broadcasting Company. We hope you've enjoyed today's programming, portions of which were pre-recorded on film or videotape. Good night.
You are watching KTCA-TV, St. Paul, Minneapolis, Channel 2. As a community-supported, non-commercial public television station, KTCA serves the entire Twin Cities area with programming designed to inform, entertain, and educate. KTCA-TV is owned and operated by Twin Cities Public Television, Incorporated, and operates on a federally assigned frequency of 54 to 60 megahertz. Programming originates from the KTCA-TV studios at 1640 Como Avenue, St. Paul, and is fed via microwave link KAS-23 to our transmitting site in Shoreview. If you'd like to comment on our broadcast program schedule or operations, please write KTCA-TV, 1640 Como Avenue, St. Paul, Minnesota, 55108, or call 646-4611 during regular business hours. We now conclude our scheduled broadcasts for today. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to be with us again tomorrow. Good night.
Our sincere desire is that you have enjoyed programming today from KTEN, Ada Ardmore, Sherman Denison Durant, now in our 33rd year of service. Be with us again tomorrow for more television entertainment on Channel 10. KTEN operates with 316,000 watts of visual power. Our transmitter is located 30 miles south of Ada, Oklahoma on State Highway 7. Tower elevation is 2,338 feet above sea level. KTEN studios and transmitter are interconnected by microwave STL WHY 370, also utilizing microwave facilities KNZ 64, KKU 22, KKU 23, WDF 34, WDF 35, WBT 51, WGF 635, WGF 636, and WGF 637. Our programming is also transmitted on translator K08GD in Ardmore, Oklahoma on Channel 8, and K08KK Channel 8 in Paris, Texas. KTEN is owned and operated by Eastern Oklahoma Television Company, Incorporated. This is KTEN wishing you a good evening. Now, our national anthem.
The television stations of Oregon Public Broadcasting now conclude another broadcast day. KOAP-TV, Channel 10 Portland, KOAC-TV, Channel 7 Corvallis, KTVR, Channel 13 La Grande, and KOAB-TV, Channel 3 Bend are licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to the state of Oregon, acting by and through the Oregon Commission on Public Broadcasting. We welcome your comments and suggestions, which can be addressed to the Commission at 2828 Southwest Front Avenue, Portland, Oregon, 97201. Until we return to the air tomorrow, we wish you a pleasant good night.
You're watching the University of North Carolina Center for Public Television. WUNF-TV, Channel 33, Asheville.
At this time, the stations of the UNC Center for Public Television end another broadcast day. The stations are owned and operated by the University of North Carolina. Transmitters for the center are Channel 2 Columbia, Channel 4 Chapel Hill, Channel 17 Linville, Channel 19 Jacksonville,
Channel 25 Greenville, Channel 26 Winston-Salem, Channel 33 Asheville, Channel 36 Roanoke Rapids, Channel 39 Wilmington, and Channel 58 Concord, Charlotte. Until tomorrow, when we return with another day of broadcasting, we wish you a pleasant good night.
This is WATE-TV, Channel 6 in Knoxville, Tennessee, East Tennessee's first television station. WATE-TV is owned and operated by Nationwide Communications Incorporated, a subsidiary of Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company of Columbus, Ohio. We are an equal opportunity employer licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to operate at a maximum power of 100,000 watts. Transmission of program material from studio to transmitter is over microwave station KJJ39. WATE-TV also operates intercity microwave station WHB-209. We invite you to address your comments to WATE-TV, Post Office Box 2349, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37901. Now the staff of WATE-TV wishes you a very pleasant good night.
WBAL-TV operates on Channel 11 in Baltimore, Maryland, 198 to 204 megahertz with center video frequency of 199.24 megahertz and audio frequency of 203.74 megahertz. WBAL-TV wishes you a very pleasant good night. And now, our national anthem.
WCOM-TV Channel 68 in Mansfield, Ohio now ends its broadcast day. WCOM-TV is licensed to operate on UHF Television Channel 68 at a frequency of 794 to 800 megahertz with a visual signal power of 2,500 kilowatts and an oral power of 250 kilowatts as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. The WCOM-TV transmitter is located on Dival-Biss Road in Butler, Ohio. Our studio and offices are located at 77 North Mulberry Street in Mansfield. WCOM-TV is owned and operated by Com3 TV Incorporated. Channel 68 serves Mansfield and the North Central Ohio community. We now end our broadcast day.
This is WCYB-TV, Channel 5 in Bristol, serving Bristol, Kingsport, Johnson City, and the Fi-State area. WCYB-TV is owned and operated by Appalachian Broadcasting Corporation, a subsidiary of Lamco Communications Incorporated. WCYB-TV studios and general offices are at Cumberland and Lee Streets, Bristol, Virginia. The studio transmitter links KIS-44 and KCS-8909 operate on frequencies 6,987.5 and 6,912.5 megahertz. WCYB-TV operates at maximum power, 83.2 kilowatts visual, 11.5 kilowatts oral. The transmitter is located at Rye Patch Knob on Holston Mountain in Cherokee National Forest with an antenna 2,230 feet above average terrain. Some of our programs during the day were on film and videotape. This is Steve Taylor speaking for the staff and management of WCYB-TV, wishing you a very pleasant good night and good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
WDBJ in Roanoke, Virginia concludes its programming for today on Channel 7. This is a service of WDBJ Television Incorporated. WDBJ 7 transmits with maximum power permitted with the Federal Communications Commission from Poor Mountain, 3,936 feet above sea level, using the microwave facilities of KIQ-27.
WDCN 8 now concludes another day of bringing you the best in public television. WDCN 8 is owned and operated by the Metropolitan Nashville Board of Public Education. We invite your comments and suggestions. Please write to us, WDCN 8, Post Office Box 120609, Nashville, Tennessee 37212. Please join us tomorrow for more quality programming. Now from the entire staff of Nashville's public television station, a wish for a pleasant good night.
TV, Channel 6, Wilmington.
This concludes tonight's television service for WECT, Wilmington, North Carolina. WECT is an equal opportunity employer. WECT operates on Channel 6 with authorized power of 100,000 watts video and 20,000 watts audio with our studio in Wilmington and transmitter in Bladen County. A pleasant good night to you from the staff and management of WECT.
This concludes the broadcast day of station WEFC TV, Channel 38. WEFC TV 38 is owned and operated by Vine & Branch Incorporated of Roanoke, Virginia. The Federal Communications Commission has granted a license to Vine & Branch Incorporated to serve the viewers of Central and Southwest Virginia. WEFC TV 38 has its studios at 612 Bullitt Avenue in Roanoke and its tower and transmitter located on top of Poor Mountain. WEFC TV 38 operates at an effective radiated power output of 1,350,000 watts visual and 66,100 watts oral on an assigned frequency of 615.24 megahertz visual and 619.74 megahertz oral. The staff and management of WEFC TV 38 would like to wish you and yours a pleasant good night.
This is WEJC-TV in Lexington, North Carolina, now concluding its broadcasting day. WEJC-TV is licensed to Koinonia Broadcasting Incorporated, a North Carolina-based nonprofit corporation with studios and offices off Business 85 in Lexington, North Carolina, and transmitter facilities on Old Randleman Road in Greensboro. WEJC-TV is licensed to broadcast on UHF Channel 20 at an effective radiated power of 5 million watts and is temporarily operating at half power with a temporary antenna while awaiting delivery and installation of the permanent antenna. We welcome your comments and suggestions, and you may write to us at WEJC-TV, P.O. Box 2020, Lexington, North Carolina, 27293, or call during business hours at 704-246-2020. We invite you to join us again beginning at 6:30 a.m. for another day of inspirational Christian programming. Good night and God bless you. And now, our national anthem.
This concludes another broadcast day on 48 WGGT, serving Greensboro, High Point, and Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Our studios are located at 330 South Green Street in Greensboro, with transmitter located 17 miles south of Greensboro at Level Cross. Our schedule to a great extent is determined by your reactions to our broadcast, and we welcome your comments and suggestions. Send them to 48 WGGT in care of the program director, Post Office Box 1618, Greensboro, North Carolina, 27402. On behalf of the entire staff at Channel 48, we wish you a good night and a very pleasant tomorrow.
Good evening. It's time for us to conclude our broadcast day. We are WGH Piedmont, High Point, Greensboro, Winston-Salem. WGH Piedmont is owned and operated by Taft Broadcasting and is an affiliate of the ABC Television Network. WGH Piedmont is an equal opportunity employer and broadcasts on Channel 8 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Our transmitter is located in Sophia, North Carolina, and delivers 316,000 watts of power from its 1,200-foot tower. We use this power to serve the needs and interests of people in the Carolinas and Southern Virginia.
At WGH Piedmont, we have a goal of serving you and the community. We'd like to have your comments about what you see during our broadcast day. Your opinion really does count. Please drop us a note with your suggestions as to how we can better serve you and the entire Piedmont.
Your program choice for cultural affairs, public affairs, minority affairs, and educational viewing. This is Georgia Public Television from historic Stone Mountain, Channel 8, WGTV, Athens, Atlanta. A service of the Georgia Public Telecommunications Commission, wishing you a good evening.
WHO TV 13 is pleased to have brought you another full day of news and entertainment. If you have any questions or comments, please write us at WHO TV 13, 1801 Grand Avenue, Des Moines, Iowa, 50308. Thanks for watching and have a good night.
As a public service, in cooperation with the National Weather Service, WHO TV 13 now brings you continuous weather information until regular programming begins in the morning. From all of us here at TV 13, this is Max Bennington wishing you a good night.
Now, we come to the end of another day of operation for WJHL-TV Channel 11, Johnson City, Kingsport, and Bristol, Tennessee, with transmitter located atop Holston Mountain and studio in downtown Johnson City. WJHL-TV is owned and operated by Roy H. Park Broadcasting of the Tri-Cities, Incorporated. WJHL-TV also operates microwave relay station KIY-92 and mobile microwave remote pickup KX6204 and translator stations W13AR in Marion, Virginia and W07BC in Big Stone Gap, Virginia. We invite you to join us tomorrow morning when we shall present programs designed to please you. Speaking on behalf of the management and staff of WJHL-TV, we wish you a pleasant good morning. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is WJLA-TV, Channel 7 in Washington, D.C. All rights in the exhibiting and reproducing of the programs broadcast by WJLA-TV are reserved. Programs may not be shown or used where directly or indirectly the exhibition is for the purpose of profit. There's a charge for admission, a cover charge for entertainment, a fee for mechanical operation, or any other charges with respect thereto. WJLA Incorporated is a wholly owned subsidiary of the All-Britain Communications Company. WJLA-TV operates on Channel 7 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission, with studios located at 4461 Connecticut Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C.
WKAB-TV, Channel 32, Montgomery, Alabama, concludes another broadcast day. WKAB-TV is owned and operated by Montgomery, Alabama Channel 32 Operating Limited Partnership. WKAB-TV operates on an assigned frequency of 578 to 584 megahertz, with maximum effective radiated power of 1,030,000 watts. We transmit from our combined studio and transmitter location at 3251 Harrison Road. Some of the programs presented on WKAB-TV are done so on a delay basis by means of film or videotape. We thank you for watching WKAB-TV and hope that you will join us again tomorrow. This concludes this operating day.
You're viewing WKTV, Channel 2, Utica, New York.
The employees of this station are members of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, Chauffeurs, Warehousemen, Helpers, and Miscellaneous Crafts of America.
WKTV now ends its telecasting activities for the day. WKTV is owned and operated by the Herring Broadcasting Corporation with studios atop Smith Hill and sales offices at 258 Genesee Street, downtown Utica. WKTV is operated on Channel 2 from its transmitter located on Callett Hill, 6 miles northeast of Herkimer, as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission in Washington, D.C. Portions of today's telecasting were pre-recorded on videotape and film. This is Dick Lawler speaking for the management and staff of WKTV, bidding you all from all of us at Channel 2 a very pleasant good morning.
concludes another broadcast day at 13 WLOS, Asheville, Greenville, Spartanburg. WLOS is owned and operated by Anchor Media. Our offices are located at 288 Macon Avenue in Asheville, 105 North Spring Street in Greenville, and 220 South Main Street in Hendersonville. WLOS operates microwave relay KIO 70 to our transmitter on Mount Pisgah at an elevation of 6,056 feet above sea level. So count on 13 for news, information, and entertainment. Good night.
This is WLUK TV 11 in Green Bay, Wisconsin, concluding today's telecasting. We have been transmitting by authority of the Federal Communications Commission with a visual power of 316,000 watts from our 1,160-foot antenna located on Scrays Hill in De Pere Township, Wisconsin. Our telecast today originated from our studios in Green Bay and were done live on videotape and on film. WLUK TV 11 is owned and operated by Burnham Broadcasting Company and is a primary affiliate of the NBC television network. We will return tomorrow morning. Until then, on behalf of our entire staff, we bid you a pleasant good night.
Good evening, WMDT TV 47, Salisbury, Maryland, and its translator W27AJ, Dover, Delaware, now concludes its broadcast day. WMDT and W27AJ are ABC and NBC affiliated stations, owned and operated by Delmarva Broadcast Service General Partnership, with offices and studios on the downtown plaza in Salisbury. Our Channel 47 transmitting tower is located near Sharptown, Maryland, and extends 1,027 feet above ground, operating on a frequency of 668 to 674 megahertz with an effective radiated power of 3.47 million watts. Our Channel 27 translated studios and towers are located on White Oak Road, Dover, Delaware, and its tower extends 250 feet above ground. Operates on a frequency of 548 to 554 megahertz with an effective radiated power of 19,700 watts, authorized by the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. Original programming telecast on WMDT and W27AJ may not be copied or used for commercial purposes in any way without express written permission from WMDT-TV. We bid you a pleasant good night and invite you to join us later this morning when we resume broadcasting. Thank you for being with us, and now our national anthem.
This is WMGM TV 40, Wildwood, Atlantic City, concluding its broadcast day. WMGM TV operates on television channel 40 with an effective radiated power of 1.7 million watts from a studio and transmitter location on Avalon Boulevard in Swainton. Our executive offices are at 15 Shore Road, Linwood. We invite you to join us tomorrow for the best in local and NBC network programming, along with News Center 40, keeping South Jersey informed.
This is WNED-TV, Channel 17, Buffalo. At this time, we conclude our broadcasting. WNED-TV is owned and operated by the Western New York Public Broadcasting Association and broadcasts on an assigned frequency of 488 to 494 megahertz, as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. WNED-TV operates with an effective radiated power of 2,510,000 watts visual and 301,200 watts oral. Our offices and studios are located at 184 Barton Street, Buffalo, with transmitting facilities at 871 Whitehaven Road, Grand Island, New York. Portions of today's programming have been mechanically reproduced.
WNJM now concludes its broadcast day. WNJM Channel 50, operated by the New Jersey Public Broadcasting Authority, broadcasts on an assigned frequency of 686 to 692 megahertz, with effective radiated power of 2,094 kilowatts, as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. WNJM operates STL's WLF 893, WLF 901, and WKG 74, intercity relays WCD 973, WDT 819, WKG 71,
WKG 73 and WLL 400, and remote pickup stations KA 2074 and KA 35179. Our offices and studios are located at 1573 Parkside Avenue, Trenton, New Jersey, and our transmitter is located in Montclair, New Jersey. Some of the programs which are broadcast by WNJM are delayed by means of videotape. The staff and management of New Jersey Network bid you a pleasant good evening.
This is Public Broadcasting for Atlanta, Georgia, WPBA Channel 30. At this time, WPBA concludes its broadcast day, but we invite you to continue to enjoy fine public broadcasting with our companion station, WABE-FM, at 90.1 on your FM dial. With studios located at 740 Bismarck Road in Atlanta, WPBA is owned and operated by the Atlanta Public School System. WPBA is authorized to operate on Channel 30 at an effective radiated power of 1,380,000 watts by the authority of the Federal Communications Commission. On behalf of the entire staff of Channel 30, we wish you now a very pleasant good night.
WPCQ-TV now ends its broadcast day to return later this morning with our finest regularly scheduled programs. WPCQ-TV Channel 36 is owned and operated by Channel 36 Partners, a subsidiary of Odyssey Partners. Our studios and transmitter are located at 8036 Hood Road, 0.6 of a mile north of Robinson Church Road, near the community of Hickory Grove, North Carolina. WPCQ-TV operates on an assigned frequency of 602 to 608 megahertz. Channel 36 on your dial has an effective radiated power of 2,100,000 watts by authority of the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. Portions of WPCQ-TV's programming are pre-recorded on film and videotape. We invite your opinion on both operation and programming. You may address your comments to WPCQ-TV, Channel 36, Post Office Box 18665, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28218. The staff and management thank you for watching.
WPTF-TV 28, Durham, Raleigh, Fayetteville, now concludes its broadcast day. WPTF-TV 28, an equal opportunity employer, is owned and operated by Durham Life Broadcasting Incorporated, with offices and studios at 3012 Highwoods Boulevard in Raleigh, North Carolina, and Durham offices in the Central Carolina Bank, with transmitter facilities near Auburn, North Carolina. WPTF-TV television operates on Channel 28 with an effective radiated power of 5 million watts visual and 250 kilowatts oral. We invite you to join us tomorrow for a full day of entertaining and informative television.
This concludes another day of service by WRAL Television, Channel 5 in Raleigh, North Carolina. This station is owned and operated by Capital Broadcasting Company, Incorporated, with studios and offices at 2619 Western Boulevard in Raleigh, North Carolina, and with transmitter at Auburn, North Carolina, transmitting 100,000 watts visual and 15,000 watts oral circular polarization. Our studio to transmitter visual link is KIW 46. As we conclude this day of service to the heartland of North Carolina and Southside Virginia, the management and staff of WRAL Television very much appreciate your interest and wish for you and yours a very pleasant good night. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Southwest Virginia is served by Blue Ridge Public Television, a licensee of 3 non-commercial educational television stations. Production studios are located at 1215 McNeil Drive Southwest in Roanoke, Virginia. Channel 15, WBRA-TV, transmitting from Poor Mountain in Roanoke County, serves the Roanoke area. WSBN-TV, transmitting on Channel 47 from High Knob, serves the Norton area. And WMSY-TV, transmitting on Channel 52 from Walker Mountain, serves the Smith County area. Blue Ridge Public Television translators also serve areas of Amherst County on Channel 80 and some portions of Roanoke City and Roanoke County on Channel 67. Thank you for watching Blue Ridge Public Television, a member of PBS, the Public Broadcasting Service.
This concludes the regularly scheduled television activities of WSCT-TV. WSCT-TV is a member of the All Britain Communications family and transmits on Channel 13 with a maximum lobe of 300,000 watts effective radiated power. WSCT conducts its transmitting activities from atop Thaxton Mountain with offices and studios located at 2320 Langhorne Road in Lynchburg, Virginia. WSCT utilizes the microwave facilities of KIO 85 and in Roanoke, Virginia of translator station W05AA telecasting on Channel 5. WSCT-TV is a television code subscriber of the National Association of Broadcasters and welcomes your comments and criticisms. To watch better television, watch Channel 13, a television code station. The staff and management of WSCT-TV bid you a most pleasant good night and a good morning.
Concludes its telecast schedule for today. WSJK-TV operates on Channel 2 and assigned frequency of 54 to 60 megahertz with 100,000 watts visual and 20,000 watts aural power by the authority of the Federal Communications Commission in Washington, D.C. WSJK-TV is owned and operated by the East Tennessee Public Communications Corporation with its studios located in Knoxville on the campus of the University of Tennessee. The transmitter is located atop Short Mountain near Sneedville, Tennessee. WSJK-TV programs are transmitted through microwave stations WGR 93 and WGR 94. On behalf of the entire staff and management of WSJK-TV, this is Hop Edwards bidding you all a very pleasant good night.
This concludes our broadcast activities for today. This is television station WSTM-TV, operating on Channel 3 in Syracuse, New York, with 100,000 watts visual and 20,000 watts aural power by the authority of the Federal Communications Commission. WSTM-TV maintains studios and offices at 1030 James Street in Syracuse, with transmitting facilities at Sentinel Heights. Portions of our broadcast day are mechanically reproduced. WSTM-TV is an equal opportunity employer.
Concludes another day on South Florida's hometown station, WSVN Miami-Fort Lauderdale. We hope you've enjoyed watching today's programs. Channel 7 is locally owned and operated here in South Florida by the Sunbeam Television Corporation. Our studios are located at 1401 79th Street Causeway in Miami. WSVN is licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to operate on Channel 7 at a maximum power of 316,000 watts. Join us again for another day with South Florida's hometown station, WSVN. Until then, we wish you health, happiness, and a good night's sleep. Good night, South Florida.
Good evening, Carolina. This is WTVI in Charlotte, Charlotte-Mecklenburg's public television station, operating on Channel 42, licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Public Broadcasting Authority, located at 42 Coliseum Drive. WTVI is an affiliate of the Public Broadcasting Service and the Southern Educational Communications Association. WTVI is happy to be part of Charlotte, excited about the future, but dedicated to preserving the past. As we end another day, we wish to thank you for your continued support.
This is WTBJ, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, concluding another day of programming on Channel 4. As we sign off, we hope you will always include WTBJ as part of your day. Channel 4 offers a world of entertainment, information, and education to South Florida and the Bahamas. From all of us at Florida's pioneer television station, a very pleasant and peaceful good night. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Roanoke concluding another broadcast day. WVFT is owned and operated by Family Group 5, a limited partnership. WVFT operates on UHF Channel 27 with an effective radiated power of 5 million watts from an antenna located 2,000 feet above average terrain. WVFT's offices and studios are located at 2618 Colonial Avenue, Southwest Roanoke, with a transmitter and tower located on Poor Mountain in Roanoke County.
WXFL Channel 8 now concludes its broadcast day. WXFL is a subsidiary of Media General Incorporated and is affiliated with the NBC Television Network. Our studios are located at 905 East Jackson Street in Tampa with transmitters in Riverview. When you want quality news, entertainment, and information programming, turn to the spirit of Tampa Bay. WXFL Channel 8. This now concludes our broadcast day. Good night.
Thank you for joining us. This is WYES Channel 12, your public broadcasting station in New Orleans. We operate from our studios at 916 Navarre Avenue, which are located just off the campus of Delgado Community College. The Federal Communications Commission has authorized our license through the Greater New Orleans Educational Television Foundation. We now leave the air, wishing all our viewers a good night and a better tomorrow.
This is the Alabama Public Television Network, owned by the state of Alabama and operated by the Alabama Educational Television Commission, headquartered in Birmingham. From 9 transmitter sites, we have served the state since 1955. WAIQ, Channel 26 in Montgomery. WBIQ, Channel 10 in Birmingham. WCIQ, Channel 7 atop Mount Cheaha. WDIQ, Channel 2 in Dozier. WEIQ, Channel 42 in Mobile. WFIQ, Channel 36 in Florence. WGIQ, Channel 43, Louisville, also serving Texasville. WHIQ, Channel 25 in Huntsville. And WIIQ, Channel 41 in Demopolis. Through public, corporate, and viewer support, we offer programming that entertains, stimulates, and informs. Watch with us. Television at its best.
At this time, Channel 7, KABC TV Los Angeles, leaves the air. KABC TV is owned by Capital Cities American Broadcasting Companies Incorporated, with studios and executive offices at ABC Television Center. KABC TV operates on Channel 7 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. In the meantime, we invite you to tune to KABC Talk Radio 79 on your AM dial, or for music, tune to KLOS 95.5 on your FM dial. This is Roger Carroll bidding you a good morning for the entire staff of KABC TV. And we now conclude our broadcast day with an inspirational poem and our national anthem.
You've been watching KCTS 9 Seattle, broadcasting from our new public television facility at the Seattle Center, serving audiences in Washington and British Columbia with outstanding drama, performance, nature and science programs, news and public affairs, children's programs, and also serving children in classrooms in Washington and British Columbia with instructional television throughout the school year. KCTS 9 is licensed to the KCTS Association with offices in Seattle and at Simon Fraser University in downtown Vancouver, British Columbia. If you would like more information on KCTS 9 programming or how to become a subscriber, contact us at 401 Mercer Street, Seattle, Washington 98109. Or call us anytime during broadcast hours at 728-6463. Thank you for making Channel 9 part of your television viewing, and good night.
KFCB TV 42 now leaves the air for routine transmitter maintenance. We will return tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. with more programming.
This is KHQ TV, Channel 6 in Spokane, Washington, transmitting from Tower Mountain with the power of 87.1 kilowatts. KHQ TV now leaves the air at the conclusion of another telecasting day. KHQ TV is owned and operated by KHQ Incorporated, an equal employment opportunities employer. We hope our programs have entertained and informed you, and we invite you to join us later this morning.
This is KLRN Channel 9 and microwave station WHG 274 in San Antonio, Texas. KLRN is owned and operated by the Alamo Public Telecommunications Council with studios and offices at the Institute of Texan Cultures, 801 South Bowie Street in San Antonio. Our transmitter is located at 9445 South Foster Road in San Antonio. KLRN operates with an effective radiated power of 31,000 watts oral and 302,000 watts visual on an assigned frequency of 186 to 192 megahertz. And WHG 274 operates on an assigned frequency of 7,000 to 7,025 megahertz by authorization of the Federal Communications Commission. Some portions of our programming are tape delayed. KLRN now leaves the air. Good night.
And so we conclude our television broadcast schedule. It's been our pleasure to have had a place in your day. KNDO-TV operates on Channel 23 and serves Yakima, Washington and the Kittitas and Yakima Valleys in central Washington with an effective radiated peak power of 500,000 watts visually and 62,000 watts orally by authority of the Federal Communications Commission in Washington, D.C. KNDO-TV is...
There's a feeling in the air that you can't get anywhere except Nebraska.
Channel 10, KOLN Lincoln, Nebraska, and Channel 11, KGIN Grand Island, Nebraska, now conclude the broadcast day. We invite you to join us tomorrow for the finest in televised entertainment and information. KOLN studios are located at 40th and W Streets in Lincoln. KGIN studios are located at 2nd and Locust Streets in Grand Island. 1011 is owned and operated by the Bussey Broadcasting Corporation of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Please join us again tomorrow and every day as we say...
Ain't no difference where I go. You're the best home that I know. Hello, Nebraska. Hello, Nebraska. 1011 loves you.
KOTI Television now ends a full day of broadcasting news, entertainment, and information. KOTI is owned and operated by California Oregon Broadcasting Incorporated and broadcasts from its studios at 222 South 7th Street in Klamath Falls, Oregon. KOTI's main transmitter, located atop 6,500-foot Stuckel Mountain, 11 miles southeast of Klamath Falls, operates with 35,500 watts of effective radiated visual power. Thank you for watching. Good night.
This is KPRC TV Channel 2 in Houston, Texas, owned and operated by the Channel 2 Television Company. Our studios are located at 8181 Southwest Freeway in Houston, and our transmitter is located 1.5 miles east of Missouri City. Now, our national anthem.
KREM Television is owned and operated by the King Broadcasting Company, telecasting with maximum power as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. Our studios are located at South 4103 Regal, and our transmitter on Krell Ridge, 7 miles southeast of Spokane. KREM TV broadcasts on Channel 2 at a frequency of 54 to 60 megahertz, with a licensed power of 84.7 kilowatts visual and 15.5 kilowatts oral. Channel 2 now ends its telecast day. From the staff and management of KREM TV, we bid you a good night.
We hope you've enjoyed the quality shows presented today on your public television station. Be sure to join us again tomorrow for another great day of television on public TV. This is KSPS-TV, Channel 7 from Spokane, Washington. Public television for portions of 4 states and 2 provinces of Canada. KSPS-TV is owned and operated by the Spokane Public Schools. Studios and offices are located at South 3911 Regal Street. The transmitter and tower site are situated on Krell Hill. By authority of the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C., KSPS-TV transmits at the legal power of 282,000 watts visual and 28,200 watts oral. Good night.
You are watching KTCA-TV, St. Paul, Minneapolis, Channel 2. As a community-supported, non-commercial public television station, KTCA serves the entire Twin Cities area with programming designed to inform, entertain, and educate. KTCA-TV is owned and operated by Twin Cities Public Television, Incorporated, and operates on a federally assigned frequency of 54 to 60 megahertz. Programming originates from the KTCA-TV studios at 1640 Como Avenue, St. Paul, and is fed via microwave link KAS-23 to our transmitting site in Shoreview. If you'd like to comment on our broadcast program schedule or operations, please write KTCA-TV, 1640 Como Avenue, St. Paul, Minnesota, 55108, or call 646-4611 during regular business hours. We now conclude our scheduled broadcasts for today. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to be with us again tomorrow. Good night.
Okay, strike the set. Stand by the big switch as we get ready to end another day of information and entertainment to the El Paso Southwest on Channel 9. If you aren't ready to call it a night, may we suggest you join our talking people on KTSM Radio, 1380 kilocycles, or if you wish, if you prefer not to bother yourself with thinking, KTSM FM, our FM 100 music service, is holding a serenade ready for you right now. But for now, from KTSM TV in El Paso, the pictures are leaving. Good night.
KVIA 7 together in El Paso, KVIO TV 6 in Carlsbad, New Mexico. This concludes another broadcast day. We hope your day was a pleasant one. Thank you very much for joining us at KVIA TV El Paso, KVIO TV Carlsbad. KVIA TV is owned and operated by Marsh Media of El Paso, Richard Pearson, General Manager. We've got it together on 7.
KXJB-TV, Channel 4, Valley City, with studios in Fargo. This completes KXJB-TV's telecasting schedule for today. KXJB-TV operates on Channel 4 with a visual power of 97.7 kilowatts and an oral power of 10 kilowatts by the authority of the Federal Communications Commission and is owned and operated by North American Communication Corporation. KXJB-TV studios are located at 4302 13th Avenue South in Fargo. Our transmitter is located 3 miles east of Galesburg, North Dakota. On behalf of the staff and management, I wish you a very pleasant good night.
At this time, WAFF-TV 48, Huntsville, Decatur, Quad Cities, ends another day of broadcast activity. WAFF is owned and operated by the American Family Corporation. At WAFF, we strive for excellence in the service we provide to our viewing area. We thank you for watching and invite you to join us again tomorrow morning as we begin another day of broadcasting. WAFF 48, people who care. Thank you and good night.
This completes another broadcast day on WANE TV Channel 15 in Fort Wayne, Indiana, affiliated with CBS. WANE TV is owned and operated by the Indiana Broadcasting Corporation and telecasts on Channel 15 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission from our studios and transmitter here in Fort Wayne. Until we resume telecasting later this morning, we wish you a pleasant good morning.
WBAK-TV, Terre Haute, Indiana, now concludes its broadcast day. WBAK-TV is owned and operated by Terre Haute Independent Broadcasters Incorporated, with studios located at 2nd and Poplar Streets in Terre Haute, Indiana. Our transmitter is located on U.S. Highway 41 south of Farmersburg, Indiana, and is authorized to operate at a power of 2.15 million watts, visual on a frequency of 615.25 megahertz and an oral frequency of 619.75 megahertz by the Federal Communications Commission in Washington, D.C. Also on studio transmitter link WQE49 and on intercity microwave relays WRS-28, WRS-29, WRS-30, and WRS-31. WBAK is an affiliate of the American Broadcasting Company. Correspondence may be sent to WBAK-TV, Post Office Box 719, Terre Haute, Indiana, 47808. And now, good night from the entire staff of WBAK-TV, Channel 38, Terre Haute, Indiana.
You are watching WBGU-TV in Bowling Green, Ohio. We are a non-commercial public television station owned and operated by Bowling Green State University. WBGU-TV is authorized by the Federal Communications Commission to broadcast on Channel 27 and is allocated to Bowling Green, Ohio. Our transmitter is located on Belmore Road near Deschler, Ohio. Our studio and offices are located at 245 Troop Street in Bowling Green. Channel 27's studio to transmitter links WOJ49 and WBE778 and WBGU-TV are licensed to Bowling Green State University. WBGU-TV provides educational television programs in cooperation with the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, a nonprofit corporation created to serve the instructional needs of Northwest Ohio's elementary and secondary schools. Channel 27 provides this service during regular school hours. WBGU-TV's evening schedule provides educational, cultural, and entertainment programs 7 days a week. We are proud to be a part of Northwest Ohio and are committed to providing a valuable service to all of its residents. In line with this commitment, we invite your comments regarding our programming. Please send those comments to WBGU-TV, Attention Program Director, 245 Troop Street, Bowling Green, Ohio, 43403.
This is WBTV Channel 3 in Charlotte, North Carolina, ending our broadcast day. WBTV is part of Jefferson Pilot Communications and is an affiliate of the CBS network. Studio to transmitter transmission is by microwave link WLE 945.
With a maximum effective radiated power of 100,000 watts visual and 19.3 thousand watt oral. WCBD-TV studios, offices, and transmitters are located at the corner of Highway 17 and Mathis Ferry Road in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. WCBD-TV is owned and operated by Charleston Television Incorporated, an equal opportunity employer. Please tune to TB2 again when we return later this morning. Good morning and good night.
This is WCCB in Charlotte, North Carolina, signing off Channel 18. WCCB's transmitter is located at 2101 Newell Hickory Grove Road, 1 mile east of Newell, North Carolina, and operates on a frequency of 494 to 500 megahertz with a maximum authorized power of 2,100,000 watts effective radiated. Video and audio transmission between the studio and transmitter is by STL station KVF-29, located at One Television Place, Charlotte, North Carolina, and operates on a frequency of 7,000 to 7,025 megahertz. And now we wish you a very pleasant good night.
Shining on Chicago, TV 38.
This concludes another broadcast day on WCFC-TV, Channel 38, Chicago. WCFC-TV is owned and operated by Christian Communications of Chicagoland, Incorporated, and broadcasts with 5 million watts of effective radiated power. WCFC-TV is also a charter member of the Evangelical Council for Financial Accountability. The opinions of the guests and those on programs we air are their own, not necessarily those of WCFC-TV. We trust that you have enjoyed our programming day and invite you to join us again tomorrow. Until then, may God richly bless you and your family.
WCFE-TV now ends its broadcast day. WCFE-TV is owned and operated by the Northeast New York Public Telecommunications Council, a nonprofit corporation, and is licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to operate as a non-commercial educational television station. WCFE-TV is authorized to operate on a visual carrier frequency of 729.25 megahertz and an oral carrier frequency of 733.75 megahertz with an effective radiated power of 762 kilowatts visual and 76.2 kilowatts oral. WCFE-TV also operates the following translators. In Wilkesboro, W67AR. In Westport, W67AY. In Ticonderoga, W67AW. And in Addison, Vermont, W60AO, serving Port Henry.
WCGV-TV Channel 24 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin now concludes another broadcast day. WCGV-TV is licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to operate on a frequency of 530 to 536 megahertz and broadcasts at an effective radiated power of 3 million watts. Channel 24 is owned and operated by HR Broadcasting of Milwaukee, Incorporated, with studios at 5445 North 27th Street and transmitter located at 3950 North Holton Street in Milwaukee.
This is WCIU-TV Channel 26, Chicago, Illinois. W65BT in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. W69BT and W12BK in South Bend, Indiana. And W33AR in Rockford, Illinois. These stations are owned and operated by the Weigel Broadcasting Company. WCIU-TV transmits on a frequency of 542 to 548 megahertz as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. The studios are in the Board of Trade Building, 141 West Jackson Boulevard, Chicago, Illinois. The transmitter is at the Sears Tower, 233 South Wacker Drive, Chicago, Illinois. The W65BT transmitter is on the Mark Plaza in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The W69BT and W12BK transmitter is on the Valley America Bank building in South Bend, Indiana. The W33AR transmitter is on the Camelot Towers in Rockford, Illinois. WCIU, W65BT, W69BT, W12BK, and W33AR are dedicated to serving all the people of the Chicago, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Rockford areas. Portions of today's programming have been mechanically reproduced. Our stations now leave the air.
WCLJ-TV now ends our broadcast day. Operated under the authority of the Federal Communications Commission, WCLJ is owned and operated by Trinity Broadcasting of Indiana, Incorporated, with offices located at 2528 US 31 South, Greenwood, Indiana, and transmitter located at Trafalgar, Indiana. May God bless you for viewing and give you a wonderful new day.
WCSC-TV now ends its telecasting for today. WCSC-TV transmits with a maximum visual power of 100,000 watts effective radiated power and an aural power of 20,000 watts effective radiated power on Channel 5. Our transmitter is located on Seeley Road in Allendale, South Carolina. Programs broadcast on WCSC-TV are relayed to our transmitter by microwave stations KIZ-23 and WLJ-689. WCSC-TV is owned and operated by Crump Communications. Our studio and business offices are located at 485 East Bay Street, Charleston, South Carolina. This is Mike Hyatt speaking for the staff and management of WCSC-TV, inviting you to join us again tomorrow on Channel 5. Until then, good night.
Today's television service for WECT, Wilmington, North Carolina. WECT is an equal opportunity employer. WECT operates on Channel 6 with authorized power of 100,000 watts video and 20,000 watts audio with our studio in Wilmington and our transmitter in Bladen County. A pleasant good night to you from the staff and management of WECT.
This is WEEK-TV, your NBC affiliate in Peoria, Illinois, with studios and transmitter located at 2907 Springfield Road, East Peoria. WEEK telecast in the public interest, convenience, and necessity on Channel 25 with a power of 2,400,000 watts visual and 240,000 watts aural as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. WEEK also operates auxiliary broadcast TV pickup KA88653, which operates in the 13 gigahertz band, and KA88654, which operates in the 2 gigahertz band. TV25 strives to bring you programs of quality and variety. We now leave the air until later this morning, when we will again bring you the best in television viewing. WEEK, TV25 Peoria.
Good morning. This is WEYI-TV, Channel 25, serving Saginaw, Flint, and Bay City, Michigan. WEYI-TV is licensed to WEYI Incorporated and is owned and operated by television station partners. The studios and transmitter of WEYI-TV are located at 2225 West Willard Road in Clio, Michigan. This station operates on Channel 25 by authorization of the Federal Communications Commission. Portions of our broadcast day are pre-recorded by means of transcription, videotape, and film. This is WEYI-TV Channel 25, bringing you the finest local and CBS programming for Saginaw, Flint, and Bay City. We now conclude our broadcast day.
This is WFLD-TV, Channel 32 Chicago, owned and operated by Fox Television Stations Incorporated. Transmitting from the John Hancock Building with executive offices and studios located at 205 North Michigan Avenue in Chicago. WFLD-TV operates on an assigned frequency of 578 to 584 megahertz, as assigned by the Federal Communications Commission. Some programs and portions of programs presented by this station are recorded. WFLD-TV's entire broadcast schedule is a copyrighted original work. No recording, retransmission, or other use may be made of WFLD-TV's programming without the express prior written consent of Fox Television Stations Incorporated. We welcome your comments regarding our programming. Address your correspondence to the Office of the General Manager, WFLD-TV, 205 North Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60601.
This concludes the broadcast day for programming on Channel 28. This is WFUM Flint. Channel 28 is a public television station operated by and located on the campus of the University of Michigan, Flint. With transmitter facilities at Goodrich, Michigan, WFUM operates under license and authority of the Federal Communications Commission at a maximum effective radiated power of 2,432 kilowatts visual and 365 kilowatts aural. Our studio to transmitter link is WFW 691. Channel 28 is licensed to the Board of Regents of the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, and as such, is committed to a passage of the Northwest Ordinance of 1787, which is inscribed on Angel Hall. Religion, morality, and knowledge being necessary to good government and the happiness of mankind, schools and the means of education shall forever be encouraged. Opinions expressed on WFUM do not necessarily reflect the views of the University of Michigan and its Board of Regents. If you have any questions or comments about our programming, we'd like to hear from you. You can write to WFUM Channel 28, the University of Michigan Flint, Mott Memorial Building, Flint, Michigan, 48502-2186. Or phone us at area code 313-762-3028. We wish you a pleasant evening, and we thank you for your support.
WFWA TV 39 now concludes its broadcast day. WFWA is owned and operated by Fort Wayne Public Television Incorporated and transmits on Channel 39 as assigned by the Federal Communications Commission with a visual power of 115,000 watts and an oral power of 11,500 watts. The business office, transmitter, and production facilities are located at 3632 Butler Road in Fort Wayne, Indiana. WFWA also operates 2 microwave units, WHY 722 located in Marion, Indiana, and WHY 723 located in Warren, Indiana. Fort Wayne Public Television is supported primarily by station subscribers and welcomes comments and questions from our viewers. On behalf of the Board of Directors and staff of TV 39, we bid you a very pleasant good night.
The programs broadcast by this station may not be used for any purpose except exhibition at the time of their broadcast on receivers of the type ordinarily used for home reception in places where no admission, cover, or mechanical operating charges are made. And now, the staff and management of WGAL-TV thank you, the televiewing audience, for the privilege of serving you today with television entertainment and information. WGAL-TV, Channel 8, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, is owned and operated by WGAL-TV Incorporated. WGAL-TV is an equal opportunity employer who gives consideration to all qualified individuals without regard to their race, color, religion, age, national origin, or sex. Until later this morning, when our telecasting day of network, studio, videotape, and pre-recorded presentations begins, it's good night and good morning from WGAL-TV, your television headquarters on Channel 8.
This is Public Broadcasting in Massachusetts. Our legal name is the WGBH Educational Foundation. In Boston, we are licensed by the FCC to operate WGBH-TV Channel 2, WGBX-TV Channel 44, and WGBH Radio 89.7 FM. In Springfield, we operate WGBY-TV Channel 57. We offer programs that entertain, stimulate, and inform. Our purpose is to help you cope better with the world and your own life. We are non-commercial. For the funds that keep us free, we depend on grants and contributions, large and small. These come from thousands of persons, as well as from foundations, corporations, and other agencies. We will always need your help.
WGBH-TV, Channel 2 Boston, is licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to the WGBH Educational Foundation. Our transmitter is located in Needham, Massachusetts, by arrangement with the Westinghouse Broadcasting Corporation. Our studios are located at 125 Western Avenue, Boston. Major capital contributions to WGBH have been made by the Filene family, the Boston Foundation, the National Endowment for the Arts, the National Endowment for the Humanities, and the Kresge Foundation. On behalf of the staff and management of WGBH TV, this is Tom Dunn saying good night.
We invite you to tune your radio to FM 91 for the best in jazz all through the night. It's Jazz After Hours with Jim Wilkie on FM 91 tonight.
This is WGTE Television, Channel 30, your Greater Toledo public television station, concluding another day of broadcast service. Channel 30's studios are located in the Public Broadcasting Center in downtown Toledo, and our transmitter is located in Oregon, Ohio. Channel 30 is a non-commercial, non-profit television station licensed to the Public Broadcasting Foundation of Northwest Ohio. We invite you to join us tomorrow for another day of fine public television programming.
This is WGVU, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and a satellite station WGVK, Kalamazoo, Michigan. WGVU Channel 35 and WGVK Channel 52 are non-commercial, viewer-supported public television stations serving West Michigan. WGVU and WGVK are licensed to the Board of Control, Grand Valley State University, Allendale, Michigan. With studios in the Meyer Public Broadcast Center at 301 West Fulton in Grand Rapids and transmitter facilities on the campus at Grand Valley State University in Allendale, WGVU broadcasts at an effective radiated power of 1,000 kilowatts visual and 100 kilowatts oral. WGVK broadcasts at an effective radiated power of 44.7 kilowatts visual and 4.47 kilowatts oral. Channel 35 and Channel 52 operate under license and authority from the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. WGVU and WGVK are members of the Public Broadcasting Service and the Central Educational Network. The strength of public television lies in its ability to provide alternative programming designed to meet specific community needs. Opinions expressed through the facilities of Channels 35 and 52 do not necessarily reflect the views of Grand Valley State University and its Board of Control. If you have comments or suggestions about our programming, we'd like to hear from you. Call or write to WGVU WGVK, 301 West Fulton Street, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 49504-6492. Our phone number is 771-6666. On behalf of the staff of WGVU WGVK, we wish you a good night.
WHIC-TV, Zanesville, Ohio, owned and operated by the Southeastern Ohio Television System, transmits on a federally assigned frequency of UHF Channel 18, 495 megahertz, and serves Southeastern Ohio with 588,000 watts of power. We hope that you'll join us later this morning for another full day of programming. On behalf of the staff and management of WHIC-TV, this is Jeff Harmon wishing you a pleasant good night.
WHKY TV 14, Hickory, North Carolina.
This is WHKY TV, Hickory, North Carolina, signing off Channel 14. WHKY TV is owned and operated by the Long Family Partnership, with studios, offices, and transmitting facilities at 526 Main Avenue Southeast in Hickory. WHKY TV utilizes an effective radiated power of 656 kilowatts visual and 66 kilowatts oral. Have a pleasant night tonight and a great day tomorrow. This is WHKY TV 14, Hickory, North Carolina.
TV 19, WHOI Peoria, Illinois, now concludes another day of broadcasting. WHOI operates on Channel 19 at an assigned frequency of 501.25 megahertz visual and 505.75 megahertz oral, with an effective radiated power of 2,235 kilowatts as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. WHOI is owned and operated by Adams Communications Corporation, with studios and offices at 500 North Stewart Street in Creve Coeur, Illinois. WHOI broadcasts in the public interest, and some portions of our programming are on film or videotape. Any copying or rebroadcasting of WHOI's programs without express written consent is strictly prohibited. On behalf of the entire staff and management of TV 19, have a pleasant evening.
In everything we do, we're entertaining you. Here in the heart, turn to 19.
WIS-TV now comes to the close of another day's telecasting. As a member of the National Association of Broadcasters, WIS-TV pledges to present the finest possible programs of entertainment, information, and education. WIS-TV is owned and operated by the Cosmos Broadcasting Corporation and operates on Channel 10 with a maximum power of 316,000 watts as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. Our studio is located at 1111 Bull Street in South Carolina's capital city of Columbia. Our tall tower transmitter is located 18 miles northeast of Columbia in Kershaw County. We invite you to leave your dial on Channel 10. We'll resume telecasting later in the morning. On behalf of the entire staff, good night.
This is WIXT Television, Syracuse, New York, serving the central New York area on Channel 9. Our studios are located on Bridge Street in East Syracuse, with our transmitting facility atop Mount Sevier in Pompey, New York. Channel 9 is authorized to operate with an effective radiated power of 79.6 kilowatts. WIXT is a subscriber in good standing to the National Association of Broadcasters and an equal opportunity employer. From the management and staff of WIXT 9, a very pleasant good night.
WKAR-TV in East Lansing now concludes its broadcast day. We are a member-supported service of Michigan State University with production facilities in the Communication Arts and Sciences building on the MSU campus and transmitter facilities in Okemos. Channel 23 provides entertaining and informative family programming throughout the year. For information on how you can become a member of this public television station, call us at 517-355-2300 during regular business hours. Our broadcast day begins tomorrow morning at 7:30. We invite you to tune now to WKAR Radio 90.5 FM for the finest in classical music through the night. Thank you for watching and good night.
WKJG-TV, Channel 33, Fort Wayne, Indiana, now leaves the air to return later this morning. WKJG-TV studio, offices, and transmitter are located at 2633 West State Boulevard. And now, our national anthem.
Portions of today's broadcast schedule are made possible in part by contributions from the viewers of WKNO and local corporations and foundations. Additional funding is provided by the Tennessee State Department of Education, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, Memphis City Schools, and Shelby County Government. You've been watching Channel 10, WKNO Memphis, viewer-supported public television for the Mid-South. Some programs on Channel 10 were pre-recorded for delayed broadcast. WKNO-TV, an equal opportunity employer, is owned and operated by the Memphis Community Television Foundation and is dedicated to fulfilling the informational, cultural, and educational needs of Memphis and the Mid-South. WKNO-TV operates on Channel 10 from studios at 900 Getwell. Tune in tomorrow when we'll resume our broadcasting schedule. Until then, we wish you a pleasant good evening on behalf of your public television station, WKNO-TV, a member of the Public Broadcasting Service and the Southern Educational Communications Association. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
WLBT, a broadcast service of TV3 Incorporated, concludes another broadcast day. WLBT operates on full power as designated for Channel 3, video microwave KKS 37, and audio microwave KLQ 46. WLBT, Jackson, Mississippi, maintains studios at 715 South Jefferson Street with transmitter located southeast of Raymond, Mississippi. WLBT provides viewers in Mississippi and portions of Louisiana and Arkansas with the finest in television programming. Speaking for the staff and management, this is Bert Case wishing you and yours a pleasant good night and a good morning.
This concludes another day of broadcasting from WLFL TV 22.
WLFL is owned and operated by TVX of Raleigh-Durham Incorporated, with offices and studios located at 1205 Front Street in Raleigh, North Carolina, and transmitting facilities in Apex, North Carolina. WLFL operates on TV Channel 22 as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission, with visual power of 5 million watts and oral power of 500,000 watts.
This is WLNS-TV and KQH-98 in Lansing, Michigan, concluding telecast operations for the day. WLNS-TV is owned and operated by Young Broadcasting of Lansing Incorporated and authorized by the Federal Communications Commission to transmit on Channel 6, a frequency of 82 to 88 megahertz, with a visual power of 100,000 watts and an oral power of 20,000 watts. The management and staff of WLNS-TV wish you a pleasant good night.
This concludes another day of outstanding television programming on WMAQ-TV, Channel 5, NBC in Chicago. WMAQ-TV constantly strives to maintain high programming standards in the public interest. Portions of some of our programs today have been mechanically reproduced. The programs telecast by this station may not be used for any purpose except exhibition at the time of their telecast, on receivers of the type ordinarily used for home reception in places where no admission, cover, or mechanical operation charges are made. This is WMAQ-TV, Channel 5, NBC Television in Chicago. We now leave the air and wish you a pleasant good morning.
This is WMCC-TV, Channel 23, Marion, Indianapolis. Our station and transmitter are located at the corner of State Road 213 and 246th Street in Strawtown, Indiana. We now conclude our broadcast day.
WNEO's transmitter, located at 13870 Salem Alliance Road, Salem, Ohio, operates on an assigned frequency of 656 to 662 megacycles with an effective radiated power of 1.26 million watts visual and 126,000 watts oral. WEAO's transmitter, located at 2101 South Cleveland-Massillon Road in Copley, Ohio, operates on an assigned frequency of 680 to 686 megacycles with an effective radiated power of 686,000 watts visual and 69,000 watts oral. Channel 45 and 49 also own and operate W58AM Channel 58, located in Youngstown, Ohio, operating on an assigned frequency of 734 to 740 megahertz with an effective radiated power of 68,000 watts. WNEO-TV Channel 45 and WEAO Channel 49 are operated by Northeastern Educational Television of Ohio Incorporated, a consortium of the University of Akron, Kent State University, and Youngstown State University. Studios for Channels 45 and 49 are located on the campuses of the universities. Correspondence to Channels 45 and 49 should be sent to our corporate offices at 275 Martinell Drive, Kent, Ohio, 44240. Thank you for watching, and have a good evening.
The programs brought to you today on Channels 45 and 49 are broadcast subject to the reserved rights of various persons and organizations, including Northeastern Educational Television of Ohio, Inc.
This is WNIT-TV, Channel 34, South Bend, Elkhart. We hope that you've enjoyed the programming here on Channel 34 today. Channel 34 is licensed to the Michiana Public Broadcasting Corporation, a non-profit organization created to provide the Michiana area with an alternative in television viewing. As an affiliate of the Public Broadcasting Service, we televise a variety of entertainment, cultural, and educational programs originating from all areas of the United States, portions of which are pre-recorded. Our studios are located at the Elkhart Area Career Center with administrative offices at 2300 Charger Boulevard in Elkhart. Programming reaches our transmitter site via studio link WLC25. We broadcast with an effective radiated power of 706 kilowatts. Your comments and suggestions are always of interest. We invite you to share your views by writing WNIT-TV, Post Office Box 3434, Elkhart, Indiana 46515. Channel 34 now signs off, wishing you a pleasant evening. WNRW TV 45 has come to the end of another broadcast day. WNRW TV is owned and operated by Act 3 Broadcasting of Greensboro, North Carolina. Our studios are located at 3500 Meyer Lee Drive in Winston-Salem, and our transmitting facilities are located atop Sourtown Mountain. WNRW operates on an assigned frequency of 657.25 megahertz visual and 661.75 megahertz aural, with an effective radiating power of 500,000 watts aural and 5 million watts visual. WNRW is an equal opportunity employer, and we invite our viewers to send us letters concerning our operation. Also, some of our programs are mechanically reproduced. We invite you to join us later this morning for another day of fine family entertainment here on WNRW Television TV 45, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point.
WNWO-TV Channel 24 now concludes its broadcast day. WNWO-TV, with studios located at 300 South Byrne Road, is operated by Toledo Television Investors, a Connecticut limited partnership. WNWO-TV operates by authority of the Federal Communications Commission on an assigned frequency of 530 to 536 megahertz with a maximum visual power of 4,370,000 watts and a maximum aural power of 437,000 watts from our transmitter site on Kuzno Road, Jerusalem Township, Oregon, Ohio. The means to transmit the audio and visual portions of our programs from the studios to the transmitter is by microwave on the frequencies of 7,075 to 7,100 megahertz. The call letters of the studio transmitter microwave link are KDI 96. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Good evening. It's time for 19 to conclude its broadcast day. Our full name is WOIO Shaker Heights, Cleveland. WOIO is owned and operated by Channel 19 Incorporated and broadcasts by authority and always by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Our stereo transmitter delivers an impressive 3.758 megawatts of effective radiated power, and we do our best to use that power to serve the public interest and to bring you a full day of entertainment and information. We welcome your comments and suggestions. Send them to this address, 19 WOIO, 2720 Van Aken Boulevard, Cleveland, Ohio, 44120. Now, on behalf of everyone here at 19, this is your announcer wishing you a pleasant evening.
You have been watching WOSU TV, Columbus, Ohio. The station is licensed to the Ohio State University and is operated by the WOSU stations on the OSU campus. This non-commercial broadcast service is authorized by the Federal Communications Commission on UHF Channel 34 with an effective radiated power of 1,170,000 watts visual and 117,500 watts aural from transmitting facilities located in Westerville, Ohio. Comments on the programming presented on this station are welcomed. Write to WOSU TV Station Manager, 2400 Olentangy River Road, Columbus, Ohio, 43210. All of us here at the station hope you've enjoyed today's programming.
Today's 36 now concludes its broadcast day. WPCQ is owned and operated by Journal Broadcasting of Charlotte Incorporated, a subsidiary of the Providence Journal Company of Rhode Island. Our studios are located at 8036 Hood Road near the community of Hickory Grove, North Carolina. Our transmitter is located between routes 1001 and 1805 on Philadelphia Church Road near the city of Dallas, North Carolina. WPCQ operates on STL Link WLJ 589. WPCQ operates on the assigned frequency of 602 to 608 megahertz, channel 36 on your dial, with an effective radiated power of 5 million watts by authority of the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. Portions of today's 36 programming were pre-recorded. Your opinion on both programming and operations are welcome. You may address your comments to today's 36, Post Office Box 36363, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28236. We'll return later this morning with the finest in television programming. The staff and management thank you for watching.
Thank you for joining us at 21 Alive. WPTA-TV is a Pulitzer Broadcasting Company station operating on the assigned frequency of 512 to 518 megahertz with an effective radiated power of 557,000 watts through the authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Our studios, offices, and transmitter are located on Butler Road in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Thank you for watching us here on WPTA-TV 21 Alive, and have a very pleasant good night.
This is WPTZ Channel 5, Plattsburgh, North Pole, Burlington, serving northeastern New York, Vermont, and the greater Montreal area. WPTZ is owned and operated by Heritage Media Corporation, operating on an assigned frequency of 76 to 82 megahertz with a power output of 25,000 watts visual and 4,270 watts oral. Our transmitter is located on Terry Mountain, and our main office and studio is located on Old Moffett Road in Plattsburgh, New York, with a remote studio located at 45 Roosevelt Highway, Colchester, Vermont. Heritage Media Corporation also operates studio transmitter links KEF93 and KEH57, and TV relay stations KQT34, WLD659, WHA855, and WHA856.
This concludes another day of service by WRAL Television, Channel 5 in Raleigh, North Carolina. This station is owned and operated by Capital Broadcasting Company, Incorporated, with studios and offices at 2619 Western Boulevard in Raleigh, North Carolina, and with transmitter at Auburn, North Carolina, transmitting 100,000 watts visual and 15,000 watts oral circular polarization. Our studio to transmitter visual link is KIW 46. As we conclude this day of service to the heartland of North Carolina and Southside Virginia, the management and staff of WRAL Television very much appreciate your interest and wish for you and yours a very pleasant good night. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
WRDG TV 16 Burlington is Total Christian Television. TV 16 is owned and operated by Television Communications Incorporated and is licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to broadcast 24 hours a day with an effective radiated power of 1.9 million watts. The studio and transmitter for WRDG TV 16 are located off Bass Mountain Road in Snow Camp, North Carolina. TV 16 is now leaving the air for regularly scheduled maintenance and will resume programming at 5 a.m. God bless you, and thank you for your prayerful support as we continue to knit God's children together on Total Christian Television, WRDG TV 16 Burlington.
At this time, WRSP-TV Springfield, Illinois, and WCCU-TV Urbana, Illinois, conclude another day of television programming for your family's enjoyment. WRSP-TV and WCCU-TV are owned and operated in the public interest by Springfield Independent Television Company, Incorporated, Cy N. Bay Hackle, President. We broadcast from facilities located at 3440 Clear Lake Avenue, Springfield, and at 712 Killarney in Urbana. Our transmitting facilities are WRSP-TV, located 2 miles west of Mechanicsburg, Illinois, operating on federally assigned television channel 55 with a maximum effective radiated power of 2 million watts visual and 200,000 watts oral. And WCCU-TV, located in Armstrong, Illinois, operating on federally assigned channel 27 with a maximum effective radiated power of 5 million watts visual and 500,000 watts oral. Springfield Independent Television also operates microwave stations WHY 492 and WLO 314.
WSBT-TV, broadcasting on a frequency of 518 to 524 megahertz, UHF channel 22, with an effective radiated power of 4,790,000 watts visual and 479,000 watts oral. WSBT-TV now leaves the air. Programs are carried over studio to transmitter microwave relay link KSL 29.
This concludes the regularly scheduled television activities of WSET-TV. WSET-TV is a member of the All Britain Communications family with sister stations in Washington, D.C., Tulsa, Little Rock, and Charleston, South Carolina. WSET-TV transmits on Channel 13 with a maximum load of 300,000 watts of effective radiated power. And in Roanoke, Virginia, through translator station W05AA, telecasting on Channel 5. WSET-TV conducts its transmitting activities from atop Thaxton Mountain, with offices and studios located at 2320 Langen Road in Lynchburg. WSET-TV utilizes the microwave facilities of KIL 62 and KTZ 85. We welcome your suggestions, criticisms, and comments as we try to bring you the best in television programming. The staff and management of WSET-TV bids you a most pleasant good night and a good morning.
WSJV has come to the conclusion of another broadcasting day. We hope you've enjoyed what you saw today on Channel 28. If you have comments or questions on any of our programs, please write to us at this address. Your opinions are important to us. Until we return to the air in the morning, have a safe and pleasant night.
This is Channel 10, WSLS-TV, concluding another day of broadcast activity for Central and Southwest Virginia. WSLS-TV 10 is owned and operated by Park Communications Incorporated, transmitting with 316,000 watts of video power and through Channel 2 translator station W02AE as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. WSLS-TV 10's programs, including NBC programs in stereo, are relayed from our studios in downtown Roanoke to our transmitter atop Poor Mountain by station KIL 45, operating on an assigned frequency of 7.0625 gigahertz. WSLS-TV 10 studios are located at Church Avenue and 3rd Street in downtown Roanoke. Join us again later this morning when we will return to the air with another day of broadcasting on WSLS-TV 10, Roanoke's first television station.
WSBA Channel 7, Spartanburg, South Carolina, now concludes its broadcast day. WSBA TV is owned and operated by Spartan Radiocasting Company, with main office and studios located at I-26 and I-85 in Spartanburg, South Carolina. WSBA Channel 7 transmits from Hogback Mountain, 8 miles southwest of Tryon, North Carolina, and is authorized by the FCC to transmit 316,000 watts of visual power and 44,500 watts of oral power. Program service to Hogback Mountain is by microwave station KIR 90. We invite you to join us again tomorrow as we continue to provide the best in local programming and programs from the CBS television network with which WSBA is affiliated. Until then, have a pleasant good night.
Now WSYM-TV Lansing, Michigan leaves the air. WSYM-TV is a division of WTMJ Incorporated and operates on Channel 47 with an effective radiated power of 1,350,000 watts visual and 135,000 watts oral. From studios at 600 West St. Joseph Street in Lansing and transmitter facilities at 9447 Holmes Highway in Eaton Rapids. WSYM-TV also operates studio transmitter link WHG 444 and intercity relay WHQ 355. Good night.
WTEN, Channel 10 in Albany, New York, and WCDC, Channel 19 in Adams, Massachusetts, now conclude another broadcasting day, right at home in the Capital District. WTEN and WCDC are owned and operated by Young Broadcasting. WTEN operates on VHF Channel 10 from its transmitter site in Helderberg Township in Albany County, New York. WCDC operates on UHF Channel 19 from its transmitter site on Mount Greylock in Adams, Massachusetts. The studios and offices for WTEN and WCDC are located at 341 Northern Boulevard in Albany, New York. WTEN and WCDC welcome your comments on our programming. Please send them to WTEN and WCDC, 341 Northern Boulevard, Albany, New York, 12204. We hope you enjoyed our programming.
and have a good evening.
At this time, WTTV Channel 4 and WTTK Channel 29 end their broadcasting day. WTTV TV Incorporated, a division of Capital Broadcasting Company Incorporated, is the licensee of WTTV Channel 4, serving Bloomington and Indianapolis, Indiana, and WTTK Channel 29, a satellite station serving Kokomo, Indiana. WTTV Channel 4 and WTTK Channel 29 operate as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission.
WTVD 11 now concludes another day of telecasting. WTVD Channel 11, Durham, Raleigh, Fayetteville, North Carolina, is owned and operated by Capital Cities Communication Incorporated. WTVD operates with an assigned effective radiated power of 316,000 watts visual, horizontal and vertically polarized, and 47,400 watts aural, horizontal and vertically polarized, as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. Our studio transmitter link is KIO54, operating on 1990 to 2008 megahertz. Now the staff and management of WTVD 11 wish you a pleasant good night.
This concludes today's television transmission. A portion of our programming was mechanically reproduced. WUAB Channel 43, owned and operated by Gaylord Broadcasting Company, operates on an assigned carrier frequency of 644 to 650 megahertz with an effective radiated power output of 4,800,000 watts, as assigned by the Federal Communications Commission. WUAB is licensed in Lorain, Ohio, with transmitter and studios in Parma, Ohio. Programs may not be rebroadcast without written permission. This is Martin Sullivan, speaking for the staff of WUAB, bidding you a good evening.
This is WUHQ TV 41, Battle Creek, Michigan, concluding another day of television service. WUHQ TV is owned and operated by Channel 41 Incorporated and broadcast on a federally assigned frequency of 633.26 megahertz at a power of 2 million watts. WUHQ TV uses studio to transmitter link WEF85 and has studio and offices in the Fort Custer Industrial Park at 5200 West Dickman Road, Battle Creek. The WUHQ transmitter is in Orangeville, Michigan. Portions of programming throughout the day have originated on videotape, film, or slide. Thanks for watching, and please join us again tomorrow. Have a good night.
This concludes our day's broadcast schedule on WUPW Toledo, Ohio. WUPW transmits on Channel 36 at 2 million watts of visual power. Channel 36 originates its programming from 4 Seagate in Uptown Toledo and transmits in stereo. A portion of our broadcast schedule is mechanically reproduced. We're glad you've moved up to 36. Join us again tomorrow to enjoy another broadcast day.
This is WVEC Television, Channel 13, with studios in Norfolk and Hampton, Virginia, and transmitter located on Route 337, Suffolk, Virginia, now concluding our telecast day. WVEC Television operates under the authority of the Federal Communications Commission with an effective radiated power of 316,000 watts video and 31,600 watts audio. A complete listing of WVEC television programs is printed daily in the following papers: the Norfolk Ledger-Star and Virginian Pilot, the Suffolk News-Herald, the Peninsula Daily Press and Times-Herald, the Virginia Beach Sun, the Richmond Times-Dispatch and News Leader, and the Raleigh Observer. We hope that you will join us again this morning at 6 o'clock when we begin a new telecast day. On behalf of the staff and management of WVEC Television, a very pleasant good night and good morning.
This is WVIZ-TV in Cleveland, Ohio, operating under a license granted to the Educational Television Association of Metropolitan Cleveland by the Federal Communications Commission. WVIZ broadcasts on Channel 25, 536 to 542 megahertz, with 2.7 million watts effective radiated power. Using studio to transmitter microwave relay KRN41. WVIZ also operates translator stations W64AK in Sheffield Township on Channel 64, 770 to 776 megahertz, with 14,690 watts effective radiated power. W66AK in Gates Mills on channel 66, 782 to 788 megahertz, with 112 watts effective radiated power, and W67AL in Thompson on channel 67, 788 to 794 megahertz, with an effective radiated power of 44,556 watts. An affiliate of the Public Broadcasting Service, WVIZ-TV strives to operate in the public interest and is dedicated to the pursuit of excellence.
Say goodnight, West Virginia and Virginia. It's Friday morning, and we're signing off for a couple of hours. This is WVVA Television, Bluefield, West Virginia. WVVA is owned and operated by WVVA Television Incorporated, an equal opportunity employer, with studios at Route 460 Bypass in Bluefield, West Virginia, and transmitting facilities at the top of East River Mountain. WVVA Television transmits on Channel 6 with a maximum effective radiated power of 50 kilowatts and on studio transmitter link WNEM 638. We hope you enjoyed our programming today and invite you to join us again in a couple of hours for another full day of the best in local programming and news coverage. We'll see you then.
WVVA Television 6.
This is WWAY TV3 in Wilmington, North Carolina, signing off the air. TV3 is owned and operated by Adams TV of Wilmington, Incorporated. Our transmitter is located at Winnebago and Brunswick County. Adams TV of Wilmington, Incorporated operates television inner-city relay stations KDO 72, KDO 73, KDO 74, KNZ 94, KNZ 95, KNZ 96, KNZ 97, WHB 284, WHQ 364, WHS 499, WHS 500, WHS 501, WHS 502, WHS 503, WHS 504, WHS 505, WLG 502. With remote pickup units KA88576, KA88577, KEX 988, WHE 862, WHE 950. Studio to transmitter link KNZ 98 and low power broadcast BLP 00549 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Our studios and business offices are located at 615 North Front Street, Wilmington, North Carolina.
WWMT Channel 3 now concludes another broadcast day. Owned and operated by Bussey Broadcasting Corporation, Channel 3 is the CBS station for all of West Michigan. Our studios and offices are located at 590 West Maple Street, Kalamazoo, Michigan. We'll resume our broadcast schedule later this morning and invite you to join us then. Good morning.
WXCX TV8 now completes another day of broadcasting. WXCX TV8, Petersburg, Richmond, Virginia, is owned and operated by Nationwide Communications Incorporated, a subsidiary of Nationwide Insurance Company, and telecasts on Television Channel 8 as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. Our studios are located at 230 South Crater Road in Petersburg, and we operate at 269 kilowatts from our transmitter located at 23 Sesame Street in Richmond. WXCX TV8 will resume broadcasting later this morning. You are cordially invited to join us then.
Thank you for watching Fox, WXIN 59, Indianapolis, a full-service, full-power television station serving central Indiana with 2,090,000 watts visual and 209,000 watts aural in stereo. WXIN is owned by Atlan Communications Incorporated, with studios located at 1440 North Meridian in Indianapolis. Our transmitter is located at 2350 West Lane Road, also in Indianapolis. Some of the programming broadcast on WXIN is pre-recorded for telecasting at its regularly scheduled times. We invite you to tune in again tomorrow for more of Indiana's best television on Fox, WXIN 59, Indianapolis.
At this time, WXMI-TV Channel 17 concludes its broadcast day. WXMI is owned and operated by TV 17 Unlimited and operates from its studios at 3117 Plaza Drive Northeast in Grand Rapids, Michigan on federally assigned frequencies of 489.25 megahertz visual and 493.75 megahertz oral with a combined radiated power of 1.3 million watts. TV 17 transmits programming via intercity relay WHB 288 to its transmitter site at 12481 Davis Road, Middleville, Michigan. Portions of today's programming were live, on film, or videotaped. Materials broadcast on WXMI are the exclusive right of WXMI, and any rebroadcast, retransmission, or duplication without the expressed written permission of WXMI TV 17 is prohibited. We invite your comments and suggestions on our programming. Write Program Manager, WXMI TV, 3117 Plaza Drive, Northeast, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 49505. We hope you've had a pleasant day.
This is WYCC-TV Channel 20, Chicago. Channel 20 is owned and operated by the City Colleges of Chicago. The City Colleges are Malcolm X, Wright, Kennedy King, Truman, Olive Harvey, Daley, Washington, and Chicago Citywide. Channel 20 is transmitted from the top of the John Hancock Center. In closing, Channel 20 wishes you a good evening. Thank you for joining us.